Hello world, Raptor here, and today I'll be teaching you how to create a new recipe in the Skyrim creation kit. This is a very simple thing to do, and doesn't really require any experience, but there are a few things that may be helpful. First of all, load up your Skyrim.esm as usual, if you want to get any of these, which you actually need. And then you want to go to Items, and underneath of books there will be a constructible object window or option. Click that, it'll load up all of the recipes for the game. Um, Tempering is a little bit different. All these tempering recipes for armor and weapons. If you want to edit any of these, you just click on one, right click and edit it. Say if you wanted to make it so you could smith Daedric armor without having the perk. This could allow you to do that. If you went to like a Daedric helmet, load up the page, and then down here, uh, this requires you to have the perk Daedric smithing. You could just delete that, and now all you would need is these ingredients and to be at a smithing forge. But we don't want to do that. What we want to do is create a new recipe. So you right click and click new. It'll open up a new uh, window for the new recipe. The ID, if you want to make this easy to remember, you could just type something like AAA or ZZZ if you wanted to make it easy to remember. But we'll just go with AAA Raptor recipe. Okay, and then created object. Say we wanted to make a Daedra heart. You search for Daedra heart, and say you wanted to make 100 of them out of maybe firewood. Out of one piece of firewood. And then you could make it so it requires you to have the perk Windwalker for no apparent reason. You could okay that, and we would have our new recipe. But if you wanted to, um, this recipe is there, but it won't actually allow you to do that in game. What we need to do, again, is create a new item. Say we wanted to make an iron dagger, like many mods out there, melt down, say, 4 iron daggers into an iron ingot. All the ingots start with ingot instead of the name of it. Created object 1, workbench keyword. This is important. This determines where you need to make the item, where you will be able to. So, you could have it at a cookpot, armor table, forge, sharpening wheel, which is the grindstone. You could make it so you could do it at the Skyforge only. Now, Skyforge and Forge and Sharpening Wheel will give you experience, like they do in the game, but Tanning Rack, oh, and Armor Table, but Tanning Rack, Smelter, Cooking Pot do not. So, what we want to do is Smelter, and then say we wanted to have the perk Steel Smithing. We would find Steel Smithing and add that. You don't need to worry about anything other than this and this. because none of that is important, then you would have your recipe. Of course, you could select anything else like a cook pot anywhere you wanted to make your recipe. This has every item in game in it, these lists, and some items that aren't in the game, as you could see if you scroll through here, like lighting. Um, that's pretty much all there is for recipe like that. But if you go into a tempering recipe, you'll see that pretty much you would this is a uh, has to do with what will come out basically, and uh, pretty much is more complicated than just making a new recipe. But tempering, basically you would just do the same thing except make it out of sharpening wheel to make more sense, or an armor table, and you would need a new object for the created object. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave it as a comment, and have a nice day.